Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. On the face of it, this guitar part is really so very simple. Yet time after time I see people play it wrong. By wrong, I mean out of time, awkwardly, in a way that nobody could play the solo while they play the rhythm part because they're just out of time. The knack is playing rest strokes. And I think this is something that people, beginners and even people who have been playing quite a few years, they just... Rest strokes are not talked about a lot, so that's why I've chosen it for today's video. I hope I won't get a strike, a copyright strike from this. I'm only showing you 6 seconds of video. So time will tell. Anyway, I wanted you to see how even the professionals, this isn't just like you should play a rest stroke until you could play in time and then you don't need to anymore. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So let's watch this 6 seconds. What I want you to do is tune in to this guy's right arm as he's strumming. I want you to see. Okay, so it's on loop. You see his strumming arm goes down 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's hear, how many strokes can you hear? 1. Little bit. Like the tiny sniff of touching the strings. That's why he's a pro. So let's just see. What I'm suggesting is I'll say the word rest when he's playing a rest stroke, which looks just like a strum. It's just that he's not striking the strings or not striking them much. Here we go. Rest, rest, rest. 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 So, I hope that makes sense. Let's get my guitar out and show you how to play this. First of all, the chords. G, 4-finger G. These are really important. I'll explain why later on in this, well, probably in this is going to be a little mini series of videos, this. I'm not quite sure how many long? I'm not sure how many there are going to be yet, but these two are really important. They're just always there, okay, throughout this intro. G, then E minor, which is an E minor 7 with this on the 2nd string as well. Okay. We're just looking at the first 2 chords for now. I think if you get these 2 chords with these rest strokes, then you're sorted and the whole thing's going to come really quickly and be right. Now what we're doing is we're playing a few notes. We're playing the 6th string at the 3rd fret. Then we're doing a hammer on the 5th string. So that's from open to the 2nd fret. Then we're playing the 4th string open. And then we're forming our E minor 7. Okay? So it sounds like this. All so far, all easy enough, simple enough, even for a beginner. This is the important bit. This, whether it be your left hand or your right hand, whichever hand you're strumming with. So, to be honest with you, first of all, I would do this. Rest, 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 rest. Missed the string. That's why you're doing it. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. wrong string again. Oh, and I forgot to show you that. Sorry. After the E minor. It's then 4th string at the 2nd fret, 3rd string open, back to the 4th string at the 2nd fret, then the open 4th string, and then we're into the G. And it's difficult to be moving from strumming or rest strokes, you know, with this movement, and then coming straight in on the 4th string. When I'm not on the camera, I've got my head bent over my guitar, and then I get it right every time. And what I'm trying to do now is look at the screen and judge how to get my thumb onto the right string. So this is what we're going for. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. I had to strike that then, didn't I? Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. So if you can get this, that will get you used to moving your arm and not striking the strings. I have no understanding why people find it so difficult, but for teaching for 30 years, people to whom this doesn't come easily, this is the bit they find hard. They can strike strings down, they can strike strings up, they can strike strings up and down all the time, but ask them to miss the strings and still move their arm, for some reason people find it difficult. So we've got these 4 downstrokes, and next what we're going to do is strike the 2nd one. Rest, strike, rest, rest. Rest, strike, rest, rest. Rest, strike, rest, rest. Oh, forgot it. Rest, strike, rest, rest. And that essentially is it. That's your practice for right now. Okay? So I'm actually going rest, stroke, rest, up, down. 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 And the up, down, I'm just catching the strings. It's not. Whoops. You don't want to hit all the strings, and you don't want to be bashing it. Okay? Gently caress. Go for the gentle caress. Sorted. Once you've got those rest strokes nailed, I'm asserting that the whole thing will come to you really very easily. Let me know in the comments below whether that faith that I have is warranted or not. It is what I've seen in people that I teach. As soon as they get the rest sorted, they can do the whole thing, and it comes to them very quickly. Let me know. In the meanwhile, here's the rest of that whole section so that you can get the chords and the licks. Licks, riffs. It's a combination of single notes and strumming. Let's get it all sorted. So let's go through the whole intro now. Chords wise, we've got a G to an E minor 7 a few times. And this is the other chord we have. It's an A7 sus4. A7 sus4. So we've got A. That's an A power chord. It's the root and the 5th and the octave. Then on the 2nd string, this makes it a sus4. That's the 3rd that would make it A major. That's the minor third that would make it A minor. Okay, but this is neither can't get the words out. This is neither major nor minor, and that's really important for the soloing. You can't play Dave Gilmour's solo unless if this has got a third in it. And that's what I was saying about these two fingers are really crucial. This one is the flattened seventh with regard to A. So we've got A with a flat 7, which would make it a dominant 7 or a minor 7, and we've got a sus4. It's neither major or minor. So we're starting with G to the E minor. And again. Now we're going to go 4th string, 2nd fret, open, 5th string, 2nd fret, 5th string, open. Okay, so that's just 4th string, 2nd fret, open, 5th string, 2nd string, open. 2nd string and open. And we're into the A. Whoops. That's the whole intro rhythm section. So, fingers crossed, you've got everything that you need in order to get this nailed and then be ready to learn the guitar solo. Because that's what I'm hoping to help you do next. One top tip in order to prepare for that. I have said it in one of my previous videos that what works best is if you know something before you try and learn how to play it. What makes it hardest to learn to play something is to try and learn how to play it when you don't really know it. Now, people say, oh, such and such, you know that song. So the common way we use language is to suggest we know something when that just means we've heard it and we'd recognise it. And that's not the sort of knowing I'm talking about. The knowing I'm talking about is if somebody played that Dave Gilmour solo and played one note differently, still in the same key, still a right note, would you notice? And if you know it, then you would notice. Let me suggest to you that the ideal, what you want to go for, is listening to it so many times that you're able to sing it. You might not hit the right notes. That's not really what's important. What's important is the phrasing. So, a bit embarrassing, but I'll try and demonstrate this to you. Ba-dee, dee-dee-dee, diddly-dee, doodle-wah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, dee-dee-dee. Boodle-da-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee. boom da do, diddle dee dee dee, diddle dee bad dee do. So, bit embarrassing, really poor at, I'm not hitting the right notes at all. But I know the phrasing. I know when each note should be played. And I'm suggesting if you listen to it enough times so that you know it in that way, you'll be able to learn it easily. So that's the top tip for preparing for our next section. Until then, hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.